I'm here with the Samsung Galaxy S3. This is the biggest and only real challenger to the iPhone in the United States for the sales crown. Samsung has gone with an Apple-esque approach, launching the same phone with the same name and very similar specs across every major network in the United States this month. And it is big, it is beautiful, it packs the latest processors, and we're going to open it right now. See, it's a review unit. We're going to have to give this back. And so let me slide this off. Inside more of the same, very nice, very understated. You can see it's still sealed, both ends. We haven't played with this, so this is going to be fun. Let me just cut this open. Let me open it up. It's a very nice, well-constructed, sturdy box. It's a very nice packaging, very organic, very natural feel. And here we are, the device itself. Let me pull this apart. It's got a some clear plastic over the screen to keep it nice and immaculate. Inside the box itself, once we lift out this very nice piece of cardboard, we're going to find a manual, nice size, merchandise return label, in case we decide we don't like what we find in here, and stuff the lawyers made them do. White earbuds, some little doodads to make sure those earbuds fit very snugly, no matter how big your ears are. USB charger, and a jack so you can put this into a wall. And that's it. It's all fit in there very nicely. Very nice feel. You can hang on to this, put your phone back in there. So let's turn this on. Comes charged. There it goes. You can see that big, bright 4.8-inch screen. This is big. Oh, that's a nice intro scene. So it runs the latest version of Google's Android software, Ice Cream Sandwich. Most of the models support the latest LTE networks. T-Mobile's is HSPA+, fast, not as fast, let's get to the main event. I pulled off the plastic, and welcome in English. We'll start this up. It's going to walk you through. You can get a Google account to set this up. You can sign in with your Google account. It's going to set up your phone for you with all your account preferences, or you can skip right to the home screen and just get going. So what we're going to do. Yep, fine. This phone belongs to, let's just say me. Not for long though. I'll be giving this back. Yes, I do agree to that. Setup complete. We're all finished. System manager application. Let's see. Yep. As part of our commitment to delivering the best possible network quality and device experience, blah, blah, blah. Let's just skip past this, whatever it means. Would I like to set up a Dropbox account? No, thanks. And here we are. So this has some handy pop-ups that will walk you through the system the first time you use it. So swipe left to right to open up the screen, or access your notifications by pulling down the notification panel from the top. Tap there to see all your apps. It's walking me through all these things. Swipe the screen, and it's on. Here we go. So this is a nice mix, I found, of stock Google Android and Samsung's TouchWiz interface work. So Samsung has done a lot of work with this phone, but it's not too obtrusive. It doesn't change the stock Android experience too much. So you basically have all the features you'll find with any Android phone, and a number of additions Samsung has made, actually a whole toy box full of them. One is, if you are familiar with Siri, going to be very familiar, it's called S Voice. which is very similar to Siri. It's Samsung's version of that. One thing that I find slightly annoying is you have to agree to terms of service for each of these little apps, which you bought the phone, I think you'd agree. And it's going to walk you through the instructions for this, but it basically works like Siri does, so with a few exceptions. Let me show you something. Galaxy, give me directions to Berkeley, California. Galaxy, give me directions. Oh, well, see, that is one thing I found. It's this is a toy box full of great features, but they're not nearly as polished as the ones you'll find on the iPhone. Samsung threw everything it could into this phone. It has dozens of nice, interesting proprietary features, but they're not all as polished and as easy to use and intuitive as what you'll find on an Apple phone. But that's what that's the price you pay for a phone that just tries to do everything. So my first impression is, wow, this is a big screen. Take a look at that. It's enormous. My second impression is the designers worked very hard to make the rest of the phone unobtrusive and invisible. It's very thin, considering the size of the screen. It's tapered very gently. It's not a showy design. It's Corning Gorilla Glass on the front, very sturdy, very scratch-proof, but the rest is plastic, so it doesn't have the expensive, almost machine feel you do with an iPhone 4S. But they're trying to accomplish something very different with the design, which is focus everything on this bright AMOLED screen. You can get a better screen, but this is very nice, very clear, very sharp. It's not the sharpest screen you can get, but it's very close.